Welcome to levelupyourgame.net. We're here tonight to witness the lower bracket second round Esports Heaven Full Tilt Poker Championship Division 2 Elite Killers versus Foundation. The Brits versus the Germans. Teams will be Raw, Slew, Davies and Prodox versus Nishak, Simoz, Twister and Odd Splatter. Nice name. Oh sorry, Old Splatter. I said odd, didn't I? Yeah, I'm Disrepute on my own tonight. NVC and Vor both left me. Always enjoyable to do it on my own. To sit here and waste my evening talking to myself. Looking at the teams through to the knockout stages. EK took out Plus in the first round but got knocked out by Excel in a close 2-1 scoreline. Foundation went out to AD in the first round of the knockout stages because we just saw them defeated by C4. So Foundation then got a default victory over 3-4-5 and now they meet each other. The winner of this will play the winner of AD versus Plus in the lower bracket final. So teams are ready. Realm of Steel Rats. Of course the old CPM4 from Quake 3 Arena. We're following Prodox to start off with. So he's got nothing to work with. Nishak takes him out pretty easily with the rocket launch and 3-0 lead for Foundation already. This map of course famous for not having a railgun, which is probably one of the reasons why it was always in the old Quake 3 map list. 15 seconds until the quad, so middle-ish time of quad. You should see both teams turn up there for it. Luckily for Elite Killers it wasn't an early one, that's for sure. 4 seconds until it's going to spawn on that spot right where Nishak is now. There it is on the spot. Goes down instantly to Raw's lightning gun. Excellent job from him. This map, well, since the balance changes to shotgun, we should, and machine gun, reducing their effect on the game, we should perhaps see a bit of a slower paced game, you might think. But I would actually suggest that on this map, the fact that those guns are weaker will increase the importance of getting the lightning gun. There's also the rocket launcher, of course as well, in this red area, which covers, I don't know, approximately half the map. So I expect to see both teams rushing that area, trying to get a time on that red armor and on that lightning gun, and trying to take advantage of the sheer power of the shaft. Yeah, Davies' point of view, UK national team player, with the rocket launcher in hand. Nikkei backing off, interestingly. Not going aggressive, don't have much to work with. Backing off to this side of the map. Now it has been mentioned before, it is pretty difficult to play a secondary tactic on this map. If you don't go for the red and lightning gun, of course you're not going to get the rocket launcher either. And there's quite a bit of health down there as well. You will have to get 2 yellows, which are quite a distance apart. You will get the plasma. The plasma is one of the most difficult weapons to use in the game. So it's not ideal, but it looks like EK have stolen a march on Foundation here in the quad area at least, but Old Splatterhand getting the frag, and look, this battle over quad. Pretty rushed and intensive. Davies, we can switch to him, but he got the frag with the rocket launcher. EK rewarded with that power up, instantly goes down to Old Splatterhand, and he's able to use his rocket and his shotgun to move back to, I presume, the red armor area and try and secure that before EK can get in. As I said, with the reduced damage of machine gun and shotgun, it really shouldn't be too difficult to get the control of the area if you do have that lightning gun. But of course, it's such an open area, machine guns are always going to be doing a lot of damage, whether it's 4 or 5 or 7. Have always been the damage output of each bullet of machine gun over the years. Currently set at 4 damage points. 4 frags the difference in favour of Elite Killers, the UK field lineup. As we're on Davies' point of view again, raining down the rockets of terror. That is the lightning gun spawn point. I'm not going to pretend this isn't one of my favourite maps to spectate, but it is interesting to see the change in dynamics since the recent Quake Live patch. Long range rockets for Davey is always risky, of course, if one of your teammates just happens to be running across. There's no way you can stop it once it's been shot. Red armor grabbed by Elite Killers. That will be the last one before Quad. Davies almost looked like he wasn't aware of the amount of ammunition he had in that rocket launcher. He used up his one rocket. There's a couple of crates though to replenish. And EK, that's an excellent attack on the quad damage. All the guns dropped on the floor. Product's moving in, shotgun in hand. He's got the shaft as well, which should, I think, start becoming the main weapon of quad runners as people get more used to the updates. Oh! Death from above with the rocket launcher. Old Splatterhand. Nice work from him. Just waiting, just ambushing. He stayed silent. But it is about a 10 frag advantage for EK at the moment over F. Nice work with the rockets and the shaft combo. 5 minutes played. Quarter of the way through this first map. Realm of Steel Rats. This is a Division 2 match, remember? It's the lower bracket semi-final. eSportsHeaven.net Full Tilt Poker Championship. On Twister for the first time in this map. Using this shotgun at distance. Pick up some more ammo. Ignores the rocket temporarily. Move back round for that. We've got 35 seconds until the next quad damage. And it has been quite a defensive map so far. It's a lot less aggressive than we've seen recently on Realm of Steel Rats. But it looks like EK have already set up for that quad, which is 18 seconds away. Twister not quite knowing where to go. But this would be a good attack through this teleporter if he makes that as that's his choice. He does do. Slew looking the wrong way, just absolutely wrong timing for that. So if Twister stays here, it'd be an excellent position to defend it. Good work. Nishak actually takes it. Gets a couple of frags. Excellent work. He's got the shaft, he's got a shotgun, he's even got plasma and a rocket. Picks up the yellow on the way. He's only lacking grenades, and they're not traditionally seen as one of the most effective quad weapons. Might want to pull out the MG there. That was a little bit late. Excel versus C4 in 20 minutes when the bracket final. I might have to switch to that then. Three frags of difference. Red armor picked up by Nishak. One frag's the difference. Nishak point of view still. We've got 35 seconds until the quad, and EK again have pretty much gone there early, that side of the map. Nishak getting caught out trying to escape. Slew rushing in with the rockets there. He's low health. Might want to go for this lower yellow, which should be up in 3 seconds. Which he is doing. It's almost like he's listening to me. Davies takes it in front of him though, which is pretty annoying, but he's able to health up with an extra 25. Got 10 seconds until quad. He wants to get to the quad area. Oh my god, Davies manages to nade Slew. Bit of a miscommunication there. Oh, Foundation moving in excellently last second. Really, EK made a bit of a mistake not putting someone on that side to secure it, but the quad does go down instantly. It's not too much lost by EK, but it'll be the rush back to the lightning gun side of the map. Nice rockets from Twister. Great point of view as he chased the EK opponent down. Teams are tied. Kills to and fro at the moment. We're all going down to the shotgun. We're seeing a lot less frags from the shotgun nowadays since the change, which is, I think, a good aspect. Twister just moving slowly back to the red armor area. Oh, almost caught by Roar's rocket. He just flicked around.
Excellent.
4 frags in favour of Foundation at the moment then. So we reached the halfway stage of this first map. On Slew's point of view, let's have a look at some of his stats. Not quite hitting the top shots he'll want to yet, but it's all relative, isn't it? Statistics. 15 seconds until this quad, and it already looks like Foundation at least on that side of the map. Trying to secure it. Slew moving in with the shaft. Excellent work from him. Now the rush to the quad. Decides to take the teleporter route rather than going in high, but that's worked out perfectly, and Davies has the quad. He might have actually waited for Slew to come and take it, but oh, nice movement. Davies procs for some reason, despite seeing the quad get up there, steals the red in front of him. And as a result, the quad gets machine gun killed. Bit of a mistake from EK there, you have to say. Product spamming a lot of rockets there for the lightning gun area. Nice rocket, first rocket, just defending that position where the shotgun spawns. This is one of the choke points on the map. There's 225s just dropped down past this point as well, which are always very useful. If you control the red and can push out and take that upper yellow as well, that would be in a ridiculously good situation, but it's the other yellow that's vulnerable to the red team, really, where you can just get an upper position on it. Oh, nice. Chases the frag. Holds back hand, goes down with the rocket and then shotgun combo. Product's having to back off here, but got a pretty clean kill there. Red armor is up as well, and if he can grab that, he's practically double stacked for this quad in 17 seconds. Nice rocket across. Yellow armor was just up in 2 seconds if he had waited, but he doesn't really want to do that. Going up the staircase into a rain of fire. Oh, lovely air rocket. Great rocket jump up. Just slightly mistimed. Old Spatterhand did time it right though, and he's now got the quad for Foundation. Moving through low, looking for the health bubbles. What? Slew, I don't know how to... what? Slew somehow killed him, I didn't actually see. But quad goes down. Excellent work from Slew. So 3 frag difference still between the teams. Stu going to be waiting a good 15 seconds for that red. But there's no real pressure from Foundation at the moment. EK definitely on top in this red armor area. The important things to remember are the times of the weapons in this area. You want to farm out that rocket launcher and the lightning gun, which, look, EK, even though they control the area, they're just lost out on a lightning gun there. Lightning gun is the weapon you will be getting most kills with, I think, on most maps in the future of Quake Live. As well as that red armor. Don't really want to delay them too much. Oh, very nice rockets from Slew there. Good bit of damage on the yellow armor pickup. You also then, if you aren't pressured at all on this area, you might want to put some pressure in yourself on one of the yellow armors. Then lower yellow at the quad is probably the easier to do, but upper yellow, if you can take that over before the quad and get an extra spawn of armor on that. This is actually a great move from Through. Eventually goes down, but then pretty much the damage is already done. And EK will take this quad. Prodox takes it. Only 21 health. Drops off for the 25. Looking for the yellow, but it's already been taken. So just a little bit more health on the way. Red armor is the next armor item up, but he's not going to make that. Must have seen the drop down right in front of him. One of the F players pull out the shaft, maybe. Yes, 2 frags. Nice lucky spawn for him there. A good run to get the frags in there. Probably ended in a bad position though, wrong side of the map really. This feels like inevitably you're going to die after quad runs out. You've got no armor left, and you are the side of the map your opponents currently control, but good work nevertheless. We've only got 2 pallets remaining as well, and EK have pulled out just probably the biggest advantage we've seen. A pummel battle there. Nice check. If he knows the time of red, he'll be able to jump for it. There it is. It's up. Oh, it's going to miss out on it. Shaft damage. Bit of shotgun to boot. Although the shotgun really didn't do much damage. That one did. 30 down. And Slew gets the frag again. Ha! Nice check. Getting pretty unfortunate spawn there. Slew should look at his ammo on the shotgun there before trying to engage in battle. 25 seconds until the next quad. EK might want to start moving there. They've just taken the last red, so yeah, there's no reason to stay around the red armor area. And again, Slew going to go through this teleporter. He's run out of everything. Might want to... he hasn't actually got a rocket launcher, so I'm not quite sure why he picked up the ammo, but... Oh, it's batter hands. Good defensive play on the quad. Tries to dodge it and let Nightshed take it. It works out perfectly as he gets a good couple of frags. 17 frags is the difference. There's only one more quad after this, so he needs to make use of this now to start bringing it back in time. Raw goes down. Next to follow is going to be Davies. Almost hits him with that shotgun, and look, the machine gun from distance, followed up by the lightning gun from Slew, does the job. Takes out the quad carrier. So 1 quad left. EK do have the lead at the moment. And it's quite a big lead really in terms of what we're seeing on this map. It's going to be really hard for Foundation to come back. They're going to have to do it start pretty much now before the quad. But we are on the viewpoint of EK Raw. Just with the nades in his hands. Not really going to do much with that machine gun from across the map. 35 seconds until the quad. We got a red before that. We got both yellows before that. Somebody could be very well stacked for this. As Raw has picked up the ammo for the lightning gun, which she did have in hand as well. Only 50 those. Kind of hard to do much with it. We want to not drop it. That's right, switches out to the nades, goes down, doesn't leave anything in the end. Twister, good defense against Prodox though. And Foundation really desperately need this quad. It's a lot of work to do, 20 frags though. Old Splatterhands goes down, slews defensive rockets, good play from EK, and well,
1 minute warning.
That pretty much seals the deal as they hit the century. As far as I saw it as well, I didn't see much of the pre-match, but Foundation's map choice was indeed this map, so you can only say Elite Killers looking favourites at the moment to go to the lower bracket final. Simon's really not able to do anything with the pummel there, and that is the time over. Standout player Slew, he definitely did some important frags on the quad. My player of the map. Gonna have to come with this new terminology. The level up player of the map is EK Slew. As we go into the second map, which I believe will be Dreadful Place, but maybe it's going to be Grim Dungeons. I guess maybe that was eliminated. That's what I read. So I've probably got it completely wrong. Grim Dungeons. So we go from the worst map in my mind to watch, Rama Steel Rats, to what I believe to be the best map. Grim Dungeons. It's not really one for people that don't like tactical play though. I actually enjoy seeing people just stand around and pick up an item and not really fight that much. Watch how they build their stack and position their players. See, there's multi-teamwork kill there from EK. But anyway, so esportsheaven.net Full Tilt Poker Championship, a lower bracket semi-final of Division 2. Elite Killers vs Foundation, 1-0 up or Elite Killers. Let's see the teams. Are they going to change? Raw, Slew, Davies, Pro, Ducks. For EK, for F we got Nishak, Simos, Twister, and Old Splatterhand. Grim Dungeons, another old map from Quake 3 Arena, one of the original maps in Quake 3 Arena, not added later. Does have the red armor, the 2 yellows, the battle suit and quad this time, 2 power-ups, split either side of the map. And the key item that this map's missing is the plasma gun. As we go live, following Simos to start, gets a lovely spawn. Shotgun. Now ideally, if I was him I would have run for the red, but I think his teammate got it anyway. So they didn't lose anything from him making that decision. And he did defend an attack on the red room. Slew. Good rocket work from him, bringing Simos down to 5 health in the end. Davies taking a heavy shotgun, but he does get the frag as Nishak almost sisses him down. Now the teams want to start thinking about the first power-ups here. Yep, EK backing off for the quad. This is probably a good decision. Davies not much use to switch around and see Prodox with the rail and shaft. He's got some armor as well. This is a brilliant setup for EK. He'll take that and he's Salute to rush through. Old Splatterhand, he doesn't have any armor. Takes out Davies. He's taken actually probably a safer route. This makes more sense, I guess, but... And the yellow armor gives him a bit of armor as well. Fails the jump. Now he's kind of a bit lost after that. He needs to get into battle quickly though. Only got 10 seconds left on this battlesuit. 5 seconds left and he hasn't done anything yet. Quad's still getting the frags there. As EK just rush in, battlesuit runs down, but it's just enough to defend it briefly before he's fragged by Roar. Oh, and the nade from Simos just spamming them in, gets lucky on the frag. Well, call it luck or actually good placement. 2 frags of difference, advantage elite killers already. So close. He gets the frag. Now, what he needs to do is block off this doorway straight away. Stop people running through. His team needs to do the same thing at the rail. Of course, if the opponent's already filling your position that you control, then you need to back off and get the frag, and that's exactly what Slew did. Very experienced player here. Has played for the UK in the past. Oh, Splatterhand, excellent work with the rocket launchers, hitting 100% rail at the moment, so get one of them in his hands. As all his team comes rushing through that shotgun doorway, and that's the problem with it. EK not able to get somebody in there and block off that door. And it's coming up to the power-ups here, so what EK really don't want to be doing is rushing in against Foundation's setup. They're going to go down for the battlesuit. Got 2 players there already, only 2 health for Old Splatterhand. He's going to just defend it low, just try and get a block in on the pummel. Davies with the quad, and look at that stack. That's an excellent play from him. Simos has also got a red armor in hand, so he's looking pretty tough as well. That's the quad doing some damage with the shaft, but taking a lot of rocket as well. Davies having to back off. Simos not enough health to chase. He just backs off, kills his teammate. Interestingly, does reward himself with a red armor for his work. And the point blank range quad rocket only ends up killing the carrier. EK don't really want to give up this red, but at the same time I think Foundation have had the advantage. Of that room so far. We're now following Raw. Might just be worth EK sitting back, stacking the yellows. Quad is before Battlesuit anyway, and if they can keep it before that, it'll be the team that's at quad that has the advantage. EK doing, Raw doing some excellent work there, just blocking off the attacks on that railgun, so he's got one now himself. Good time for the yellow and rocket to be up as well. 40 seconds until the quad. Raw just goes and sits there now with his stack, defends the position with the rail. That could work out pretty well. Taking an interesting position up, try and ambush the Foundation players. Didn't manage to do any damage that time. Must be careful that they don't get rushed by Foundation. 2 of their players still low for EK. But I guess with members underground, Foundation can't be rushing it. Here's Davies with the stack. He wants to let a teammate go in first really, but it doesn't work out like that. Nightshak is under a little bit of pressure, but his teammates help him deal with that before he even has to think about it. Now I think Quad is already in red armor. Yeah, there he is. Nightshak. Oh, takes a lot of shaft damage. Now shotgun pulled out, but doesn't go down quick enough, and the rockets come out victorious for Nightshak with the battlesuit. You're really going to have to hit very good lightning gun against a battlesuit to take him down if he's got armor. Nightshak, you know, being pretty happy with that in the end. Manages to keep control of the red armor. Excellent rail play. He's got some nice statistics. He hasn't shot too much at the moment. I want to send a rocket here. And EK just pinned back here. They haven't got anything to counter this rail with. If they could get a grenade launcher and spam it. Oh, whoa, what a rail. Very good reactions on Raw's peak.
Teams are tied.
Perhaps a little bit predictable from Raw though, but it's allowed Nightshake to move in and cause a lot of damage to Davies. He does have to back off, but that was really good play. Red Armor will be up in a second. In fact, it's up now. Nightshake might want to get it. Yeah, he does. 30 seconds before quad. Really, Foundation might want to attack 3 to go to quad and win it over now. If they win it, they can send 2 of them straight back to Battlesuit. If they don't, that means EK have probably committed most of their players to quad and say Battlesuit should be safe anyway, with the one guy Nightshake probably stacking for the Battlesuit now. Let's just cycle around, see what's going on at quad. Raw defending it there. Slew low with a teammate as well. Quad must be on its spot. Nightshake takes Battlesuit. Quad delayed quite a lot here. Don't know what's going on there. I guess it's a choice by EK. Paradox takes it eventually. Should expect the Battlesuit to come in here. He shouldn't be pushing through first. This is a mistake when you're not as experienced. It's such a risk to push through as the first person when your quad is so vulnerable to rocket fire, but to get away with that time. Battlesuit has run down. Oh god. And so much pressure from those rockets, and it is going to run out before he can really do a full job of clearing the red armor room. Eventually goes down, and with Nightshake's point of view again. Good machine gun from him. Foundation still just ahead. 2 frags is the difference. They've had the better of the red armor room. And now, with the delay to quad, it's definitely an advantage, you would say, to control the red armor. But then again, if you play the quad, you could always leave one guy at quad and attack the Battlesuit low with 3 guys. And the red armor controlling team might be able to have a little bit of difficulty if you get in at the right time. Okay, 20 seconds until the Battlesuit. 12 seconds later is the quad. Davies, good defensive rockets there. Oh, nice frag on Simons with the rockets again. Teammate spawns by him. 2 frags. Still the advantage for Foundation. 5 seconds till the Battlesuit. EK gonna get it. Are they? No. Oh yes they are. Davies somehow survives that. He needs to get on with it. Get into quad. Probably shouldn't have gone back there. Oh, quad goes down. Almost had it with a double power up, but it doesn't really matter because he got the frag in the end. Oh, fails the rocket jump, unfortunate there, but it's probably set him up for a frag straight away. Nightshake to go down as well, so that was absolutely perfect play from EK then, especially Davies. Very good play indeed. They still don't lock down this room very tightly though, EK. It's perhaps their weakness on Grim Dungeons at the moment on the red armor side. So we're following Twister for Foundation. Haven't seen much of his point of view on either of the maps so far, but that's an excellent long-range rocket. Oh, and found a nice angle to shoot rockets through onto that rail doorway. Teammate in there trying to block it off as well. Prodox though causing all kinds of mischief in that red armor area. And already, look at this turnaround. Halfway through the map, we've got 30 seconds until the next power up, which is the Battlesuit again. going to switch round and see what's going on at quad. Hold splatter hand. See if anybody else is stacked up for this battlesuit. Look, Nishak is there. He's obviously the guy aiming for it. Davies, I think it just mistimed it a little bit. And I tell you what, EK could be in trouble here. It looked like their entire team just went down. Nishak's going to land on it perfectly. EK in trouble! Oh my goodness. Quad. Picked up by Slew. Instantly blows himself up. In fact, going to switch around, see. Nishak still, yeah, with the battlesuit. Gets the frag on Slew, and so just about getting away with it, EK there. They didn't manage to do much yet, the battlesuit. Most of them died. Slew just grabbing the quad in front of the battlesuit. That was about as good as they could hope for, really. Product's excellent rocket work there across the room in the red armour. But again, Foundation coming out on top. They are just, I think they're just a little bit more efficient at winning and controlling this red armour area. Maybe Elite Killers just want to sit back and actually choose to hold the yellow armours. It's not really much weaker on the map. You have a more powerful gun. In fact, you have lightning gun. You also have access to rocket launcher. The rail's really between the two zones, so you could fight over it quite easily. And then you have 2 yellows to 1 red, which is the same amount of armour technically. It's just the division of your players leaves you a little bit weaker, you might say. 1 frag the difference though, as EK getting a bit of armour for their players there. Slew managed to grab himself a yellow. Doesn't want to wait for the rockets. They're going to attack the battlesuit. 10 seconds to go. He decides to take the rail route instead. Teams are tied at the moment. That's got the shaft in hand. And look at this. They've stolen it from right under the noses of Foundation. That's, I think, a big mistake from Foundation. It looked like they just came down a little bit too late. But Nishak has taken the quad. Battlesuit wants to just sit back, I think, here. He's getting drawn in, baited in, he's going to pay the price. Davies just a little bit too keen to get the frags there. Nishak, excellent work, just sitting back, but he's run out of ammo and he's going to go down to Brodox's rocket. As EK have taken out a slender advantage again. You have to say, their power-up play seems to be a little bit more frag heavy than Foundation's does EK's. But in general play, over the red armour area, I'd say Foundation have the upper hand, ever so slightly. Davies getting that shaft. Again, Foundation causing all sorts of trouble, just peeking in through. EK all over the place in this room trying to defend it, but they are pulling out the frags. A 10 frag gap now built up. I don't think Foundation have got a frag in the last 20 odd seconds. EK have got about 5. Simo's point of view eventually goes down to Slew. Nishak returns a favour with the shaft this time, and this is where EK might want to just stop coming through. This is where I would be calling them to back off, because they're going to come in with nothing against weapons and just lose their slender advantage at this rate. Red armour is up. Nishak takes it. He seems like the main man for Foundation today. 71% rail. That's pretty astounding statistics there, especially for a Division 2 team. If I remember rightly, Nishak has had his fair share of experience in the upper divisions back in Quake 3. 5 impressives there. Gets another such good defensive play. Oh my god, how didn't Simos fall down into the abyss there? Davies with the quad. He could easily have done the same trick, but he's gone too aggressive again. Got to be so careful in the tight confines with the quad damage. Can't really rush through against a battlesuit, even with the shaft, unless you have armour. And usually teammates supporting you. Simo's down to only 6 health though. He goes down. It's still about a 10 frag advantage to EK. They've only got 2 sets of power-ups to come as well. Yeah, he will pretty much decide this map. Nice point of view again. I'm going to cycle around. Simos, here we go. This is interesting. No, he's decided to back off. Now really, I think he should have stayed there. Controlled that yellow armor, but it looks like he got the call to come back as Davies is causing a lot of trouble inside the red armor. Old Spat Hand eventually taking him down rail on rail. But one of the things you can try and do when you control the red armor is get a player to move out to one of the yellows, either the upper or the lower, and control it for as long as possible. Double stack those yellows, pick up the weapons. If you've got the upper yellow, you've got the LGs. If you've got the lower yellow, you've got the rocket. And the other team is suddenly starved of armor and weaponry. And they should be getting frags as well. Then they might have to make a bit of a desperate push into the red armor area, at which point you would hope your team is fully prepared to counter them. 2 frags is the difference. Battlesuit is first. Old Splatterhand, he's doing this is very good. If he needs to go a bit quicker though to make sure he's got around the back of them. Should have chased them down behind the back and shot them, as they're all off to Battlesuit low. Dropping down now, he meets them on front. Davies. Oh, Davies tried to go for it. Oh, Old Splatterhand get a block. Good shaft play. Knocked him off into the void, and now quad is up. Now we saw EK didn't leave anybody there, so this is why there's the delay, I guess. Twister eventually gets it for Foundation with the shotgun.
Red lead teams are tied.
Red armor's gonna be up in this second. He drops down on it now. EK need to fade away. They don't need to die to this quad. It's 100 running around. Looking beastly. Oh, nice rail. Good back off as well. He's only got the shotgun, which again, I'll point out, isn't quite as powerful as it used to be. And quad runs won't be quite as effective. He's had to back all the way off to red. He's survived with some armor, so that's pretty good, but didn't get any frags out of that. Oh, no. Over aggressive there, and Slew took advantage. Now Slew's pushing through. You can see a teammate through the doorway. Splatterhand's gonna go down here, is he? No, just about escapes. Picks up the 50 though, so that's his team have lost that. If I was EK, I'd back off to quad, start stacking up again. They've done a good bit of damage there. They've got this advantage on the frags. That's right, good play from them at the moment. Now they might want to make an attack now on the red. Maybe leave one stacked guy back ready to move in later. Slew not really with much at the moment. Gonna cycle around somebody who has got something. Prodox just picked up that yellow. Because they could just give up on the battlesuit and just play to really lock down that quad. The attacks from Foundation haven't been that impressive on this map so far, so Prodox hitting a nice rail, but it's going to miss out on that last lower yellow. The longer this battlesuit gets delayed, the less chance there is of the quad becoming a problem for EK. And there you go, just been distracted by Raw. Raw did an excellent job, but Twister has actually grabbed it. He's only got 15 health. Can Raw take him down? No, he only hit 1 bullet. Up to 60 as well, and this could be the last minute turnaround that Foundation need. Look, again, the frags. 1 frag is the difference. This quad should get Slew, yeah. 8 seconds of it left, so we should rush through and take over this yellow. Now just stay here, get the frag, and then stay here. Doesn't need to go back, the 1 frag. It should be an easy air kill, 2nd kill. And Foundation are going to take this. Wow. All down to that last quad grab.
Blue wins.
Wow, congratulations. Really good play from Foundation. Elite Killers are going to be a bit perplexed by that last few minutes, I think. And we're going to go into a 3rd map. So that's going to be eliminated. As I just check what the other games are happening.